Hi, it's Pam Doremus here from Peaceful Spirit. Today I'd like to share a few tips with you about a little pick-me-up using acupressure to relieve the symptoms of depression. In the last 2 years, my sons have gone off to college and careers, and my husband began to travel internationally. I was so used to taking care of them that it gave me a lot of time to notice the areas of my life that were not working out quite the way I expected. A dark cloud began to descend on my emotions. I felt rootless without the family I had worked so hard to create. It felt right to feel sad and lonely and depressed, but I was still seeing clients and teaching classes, so I had to get a hold of myself and find some way out. All of a sudden, one day I realized, hey, you do this healing thing. Why don't you look for some of the things that you teach and use a little bit of that on yourself? It was like a ray of sunshine had broken through the clouds. So I started to look. I poked through the files and the classes I'd taken, and what I was really drawn to was the acupressure work. But the problem was, the charts that I found were more complex than I really wanted to deal with at the time. The chart on the screen is a Young Living VitaFlex chart. It was the simplest of all the ones I found in the classes. So I decided I'd just create a program that would work for me. Meet Mr. Mohawk, who will demonstrate the series of 3 acupressure points we'll be using today. He makes me laugh and helps me to remember the points I use to manage and clear depression. There are many more beneficial acupressure points, but it's hard to think when you're depressed, so I find simplicity works best. It makes a regime that I'd be willing to keep up doing it every day. We'll start with the Mohawk. It's 3 points on the top of the head that clear the mind. I find that when we are upset or anxious, we tend to hold our breath, so our next points are 2 lung points. The interesting thing is they're also called the letting go points, so they can help us let go of what is causing our depression. The third point I chose for my routine is the point called the third eye. I chose it because I found myself holding my forehead to get to sleep each night. Turns out I was self-soothing, comforting myself using acupressure without even knowing what I was doing. Depression makes it hard to think, so I had to create a simple system to remember what I was supposed to do. I chose the mnemonic, make life easy, to stand for the points Mohawk, lungs, and third eye. Mr. Mohawk's hair runs in the center line of his head, from his forehead up over the crown. His hair marks the location of the 3 acupressure points we'll use. I wanted to hit all 3 of the points on your head at the same time. To do that, I place the backs of my fingers together, both hands on top of the head, and press down with the fingertips on the whole central line where his hair would be growing. Go ahead and place your hands on your mohawk, and then breathe. Deep, full inhales, long, slow exhales. If you'd like, you can notice the changes that may be going on in your body, or no need. You can just accept that healing's happening. Just go ahead and hold the points for 2 or 3 minutes. The next points are the lung points, or the letting go points, located in the upper outer portion of the chest, about 3 fingers down from the collarbones. These stimulate lung function and help get oxygen to the brain, which is usually what you need. When you are thinking well, you can see the beauty of the world. Go ahead and locate these points. They will be a little more sensitive or sore than the surrounding skin. Press gently, breathing deeply for 2 or 3 minutes. Inhaling, feeling your belly expand. Exhaling, feeling your body soften. Our final point is the easiest one to find. It's the third eye, the sensitive spot between your eyebrows. It's where you hold your head while you're thinking or remembering something. Take 2 fingers and place them gently on the third eye point. Hold the point, and again, notice your breathing, taking deep belly breaths, allowing the belly to expand, then soften with each inhale and exhale. After releasing the holds and completing the treatment, use the space in your day, this still point after the acupressure treatment, to commit to a daily practice. Using these holds 2 or 3 times a day can make life easy, allowing you to soar above life's troubles. If you have any questions or want to learn about other simple energy healing techniques, contact me at nkyrreiki.com. Be blessed.